Hello everyone, for today's design challenge, we are going to make a DIY LED flashlight. So the supplies that we will need today are some clear tape, copper tape, a popsicle stick, an LED light bulb, a coin cell battery, and a paper clip. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we are going to do is test our battery and also determine the negative and the positive side of our LED light bulb. So normally, general rule of thumb, this longer side is our positive while this short prong is our negative. So basically you'll just slide it onto the light bulb, and then that indicates that we have a good battery, we have a good light bulb, and that this is our positive and this is our negative. So this is important to keep in mind as we create that circuit with the popsicle stick and copper tape. So this is our positive and this is our negative. And the best way I find to do this, we're gonna tape down our battery on this end, and then we're actually gonna flip it so that this is the negative side. And then we're gonna hold this end down with copper tape. So copper tape is very delicate, and the best way to do this, I find, is just ripping the tape itself and then kind of just measuring from here, and then we'll tape this down. So the best thing I've noticed working with copper tape is that the thinner and the smoother, the better your electricity connection is going to be. So I just like to take my time with this and make sure that I apply this really smooth and not as many bumps. And then we are going to flip it over, and we are going to do copper tape to about midway and then connect our battery. So the next thing we're going to do is continue making our circuit. So with the negative side of the battery, we want to make sure it has contact with the copper tape here, and then we're going to continue that circuit by adding copper tape to the positive end, and then we'll just finish it off to the end of the popsicle stick. And to make sure that stays in place, this is where you will grab your clear tape and just tape it to the rest of the popsicle stick. Oops, maybe I might have put too much, but that's okay. And then with your paper clip, this is going to act as our on-off switch. So we're gonna pull this end up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of copper tape and then seal it with some clear tape. So make sure the clear tape is holding the paper clip down, but it's not going to interfere with the copper on the other side. Now that everything is in place, all you have to do to operate your DIY flashlight is to push this metal end of the paper clip so it has contact with this copper tape right here. And then that turns on your DIY flashlight. And then to turn it off, you just simply let it go. So now you have successfully made a DIY LED flashlight.